Hi, my name is AJ Hopke. I am the president and founder of H&H Energy Solutions. Today I'm going to talk about some of the products and services we offer, tell you a little bit more about American energy usage and how we're going to use that to build our business. This chart shows us the average retail price of electricity in America over the last 45 years. As you can see, the price has steadily increased over these years. This chart shows us the price of natural gas in America over the last 65 years. As you can see, prices rose between the years of 1950 and around 2008, where prices started to decline. This was due to a collapse in the global economy and improvements in efficiencies. So with the lack of efficiency and rise in prices across America, it's created an opportunity for us to come into a lot of houses and businesses in our area and improve their efficiency and save them a lot of money with the systems that we offer. The services we offer include solar PV, solar water heaters, geothermal heating and cooling, smart home technology, energy efficient lighting solutions, energy efficient appliances, energy efficient heating and air conditioning, and energy efficient electronics. All these products and services, when combined, help the consumer save more money than they would if they were to buy just a solar PV system from one installer and a geothermal system from another installer. Also, the usage of these products and services together help combine the savings that the consumer gets in the end. So if we want to go in and put a solar PV system on a house, it makes more sense for us to go in and give them energy efficient appliances before we do that, because what that's going to do for them is decrease their electricity usage. So by decreasing their electricity usage, we don't have to build a big system for them. So this is an advantage we have over a lot of the installers in multiple industries, is that we can offer another service to bring down the price of the service that we're offering them in the first place. And with large scale projects, we're able to pass on more savings to the consumer. Solar photovoltaic modules convert sunlight into DC electricity. This is the key component of any solar PV systems. These are the big panels that you see, the big blue ones. What they do is they turn sunlight into DC electricity, where it is sent to an inverter. This inverter turns the DC electricity, it actually spins it into an alternating current, which can then be sent to the home. The tricky thing with this is when people want a solar PV system, they don't know what size they want, a system they want. Well, what we want to do is go into the house and see how much electricity they're using right now. And because we offer a bunch of different services, if we see that the house is inefficient in any way, such as inefficient appliances, inefficient windows and doors, we're going to try to sell them efficient ones to lower their consumption, so that when we put the system on top of the roof, it's not going to be nearly as much, because it's not going to be nearly as big. So, but after we do get them this system price or their consumption in, what we're going to do is build a system that produces that much electricity per day. You know, the amount of electricity that they will be using after we install new windows, if of course if they want them or not. A lot of houses in our area are actually not very efficient at all. Like the stat I showed you earlier, in America we waste over 50% of our electricity. So most people have room for improvement in one or two areas. But what we'll do is we'll make it a system that produces as much electricity as they use in a day. And because what we do is, it's called a net metering agreement. That means that we send electricity back to the meter, where it is read by the power company, and depending on how much electricity you use during the day and how much you produce during the day, they're going to calculate it, and in the end you'll get a bill at the end of the month saying this is how much you owe, or this is how much we owe you, depending on how much you produce and how much you used. What these systems do is they save consumers money on their electricity costs by making a one-time payment. So basically it's like a long-term bond investment. These things are a 10-year one, because the payback period on systems that we're sizing and pricing actually in the Kansas City area with the rebates are around 6 years. So actually it's cheaper. It's a higher return rate than most bond markets would offer. But it's just a one-time payment for the rest of your electricity for the next 25 years, basically. So instead of having to pay the electric company, which you're completely subject to the risk of that price going up and down, um, something in the world could happen to cause the prices to go out, just skyrocket, and you would have no protection from that. You're going to have to pay those prices if you want to turn on your electronics. But if you produce your own electricity, you already paid for it whenever the system was installed. So the attractive financial benefit to the consumers are that they eliminate risk, and it's a sizable return on their investment, considering the amount of savings they get compared to paying for the electricity that is produced by the electric company, which is much more expensive than what we charge them. Another product and service we offer are geothermal exchange systems. These systems use constant temperatures below the earth to heat houses in the winter and cool them in the summer. Basically, there's pipes buried. They run a liquid through it, and that liquid becomes a constant temperature with the ground around the surrounding soil. So when that's liquid is pumped through the heat exchange system, it is then used to cool the house. Say if it's 70 or 80 degrees in the summer, it's going to be 54 degrees below the ground no matter what time of year it is. So if it's 80 degrees in the summer, that 54 degrees is going to help you cool your house. And if it's 25 degrees in the winter, it's still going to help you heat your house. So these systems help make your house more efficient, help your heating and cooling become more efficient. There's also financial benefits to them. Consumers are attracted to the 30% tax credit that they get from them, and they're also attracted to them the same reasons they like the solar PV systems. Is basically it's a one-time payment. You don't have to. You're paying for energy that you're going to be producing in the future one time. You're not going to be subjected to whatever the cost the utility company wants to charge you in the future. So when those prices go up, you don't have to pay them. You've already paid for that energy that the system is producing you. Another product and service will be installing solar water heaters. These systems work by using the heat from the sun to basically heat up the water. They're really simple. You store the water on top of the building. The water is then fed through to the hot water heater, and basically it's just going to make your hot water heater not have to work nearly as hard anymore, because the water that's coming in there is already heated up. You don't have to use electricity or natural gas to heat up the coil inside of it as much, because the water coming in to this water heater is not nearly as cold as the water that you get from either your city or well or whoever you're getting your water from. Remaining products and services we offer don't produce energy. What they do is they help you save money on your energy bills by making your house more efficient. One of the first things I want to talk about is home automation products. The home automation industry is a growing industry. It's part of the new Internet of Things movement, where we're trying to connect everyday items to the internet to where they can be monitored and controlled. One of the most useful applications for this is your home devices, such as your TV, your washer, your dryer, your refrigerator, your lights, your doors, your locks, anything that can be controlled and that you would be concerned with away from the house. What you do is you connect these devices to a router or to a hub. Depending on the connectivity protocol, there's different signals that they use to connect to either. They can either connect to your Wi-Fi router directly, or they can connect to a hub, which then connects to your Wi-Fi router, which then you can use access from your phone anywhere in the world or from your computer. These are really useful. You can turn your lights off and on from anywhere in the world. They also can be programmed, scheduled. Doors can lock at a certain time. Anything, you can have lights turn on because you walk past a certain sensor or something. There's really endless amount of opportunities, the way that you can custom program your house to maximize efficiency, convenience, everything. This is one of the fastest growing markets in America these days. Another efficiency product we're going to be offering are lights. The lights these days, there a lot of people are offering LED, CFL light bulbs. We are going to be offering Energy Star certified light bulbs. We will have an opportunity, when we're going into houses to help improve efficiency when we're checking for other, when we're quoting for other systems. If we see any light bulbs that are basically incandescent light bulbs, inefficient light bulbs, we're going to try to sell them some efficient ones to lower their energy consumption. We're not expecting, to do a lot of business in this, but these products will actually help us make sales into other, sell other products. Another efficiency product would be appliances. Appliances are a major consumption product in your house. They use a lot of energy. When you're looking for an appliance, you can either buy a cheap one or you can buy one that's energy efficient that works good. A lot of nice appliances are also considered smart home automation products that can be accessed with your phone. You have washers and dryers that you can turn cycles from your TV. Our strategy is to enter the solar PV market first. We're most familiar with this industry. I have more experience in this industry than any of the other ones we're going to be competing in. And we're also attracted to the profit margins here. If we sell a small system of 3 kilowatts, we're going to be looking at a profit of over $3,300. If we sell an average size one of 6 kilowatts, we can make $6,600. So basically, this is what we're going to. This is the industry we're going to target first, and we're going to use the proceeds from this industry to try to enter the other industries such as the geothermal markets, the solar water heating markets, so that we'll have money to pay for better investments or better advertisements, better personnel, so that we can grow that part of our business as well. Because like I said earlier in the video, is that the more services we can offer to a customer, the better savings we can pass on to them, and the more savings that we can pass on to them is going to make us more competitive as a business compared to the businesses we're competing in all these different industries. So what we're going to be doing is looking to acquire some debt to start up our business. We don't have the proven track record of a lot of businesses to or have the personal experience to get a lot of small business loans. So what we're going to be doing is looking for a micro loan, an SBA micro loan. We're going to be trying to get $10,000. We're going to use this money to get us a location downtown in Warrensburg that we found that will cost us around $250 a month for rent, and around $150 in utilities. So that's pretty cheap for us. We're also going to use it on some marketing expenses, and we're going to use it also to pay hourly wages for people, for our employees that are going to have to be working office hours during times that the company owners won't be able to be in the office during Monday through Friday, 9 through 5. So we'll just be using this money to be growing our business. If we just get one chance, all we got to do is make one sale, and then I feel if once we get the ball rolling, it's going to be something that we can grow for a long time. We're going to be competing in a lot of industries that are growing, and it's a company that I think can compete against bigger companies that exist now in the future because of the the variety of services that we offer and the unique savings that we can offer to customers right now. And I think there's still time for us to get a market share in each of these markets. So if we just get one chance, I think we'll make the best of it. Thank you for your time.